What's goody? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. Decided to double up, man. The Dillian White video wasn't in the cards. I just dropped. This was the video I was gonna do. So enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy both of them. Very, very active day once again. And don't forget every morning, 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Boxing 101, early morning grind, which is right here on Goodfella Sports TV. And if you miss it, you can check it out on our podcast, man. Our podcast in the description on Castbox. It'll be uploaded probably about, 12 noon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to it on the podcast where you don't have to have the YouTube app open 24/7 floating around your screen. All right, you can turn your backlight on and be good, all right? It's some talk, and I heard this from numerous, sources. Not saying that this is biblical, Bible, hard, truthful, 100% fact, truthful. Or fact, but it's real belief that Canelo Alvarez could compete at 168. He sparred Gilberto Ramirez before. Ramirez is a fighter that's on a decline. That'll be a big Mexican clash. Jose Uzatagi is fighting Caleb Plant. I heard Plant signed this contract, but both of them guys are more like natural middleweights. Callum Smith is the Super WA champion. I don't think something that's what he really would try. Or David Benavidez, but he would try Anthony Dirrell and the Alvin Uterman winner, okay? You probably can even see Canelo Alvarez fight Chris Eubanks Jr. or something like that, okay? Never know, but, and a lot of people want to know, is this a duck move to duck Charlo? It has to be, because, a lot of those middleweights there will be at super middleweight. A lot of people know that. Danny Jacobs, Dimitri Andrade could go to middleweight, super middleweight, Jermall Charlo can easily go to super middleweight. Triple G can easily go to super middleweight. It can happen like that. But Canelo Alvarez, sat at 155 pounds and declined to fight for Lara Championship because he didn't want to fight Dimitri Andrade. He didn't want to fight the Charlo twins. He didn't want to really fight Erislandy Lara, but Lara disrespected him and he said, make the fight happen. Canelo Alvarez has been ducking these same guys from division to division for years. And how do I know? He was at 155, okay? Gave his WBC belt up, okay? And came back down soon as Dimitri Andrade was stripped of his WBO title. He came down and fought Liam Smith after Liam Smith picked up the vacant WBO title and fought Liam Smith. Now, had Dimitri Andrade was able to keep that WBO title at junior middleweight, Canelo Alvarez would have never came back down to 154 and would have sat at 155 or seeked a weaker title holder. That's proof right there. I can end the video on that. Let you know, he don't want to fight them dudes. Them dudes got a bad style. These dudes are 6'2", 6'1", 6'1", all rangy. And even Billy Joe Saunders cheating ass, just like Canelo cheating ass, can easily move up to 168 as well. So he can keep, trying to run from these demons and run from his work. Okay? But eventually, it's going to catch back up to you. These dudes can go just as high as you can. And Golden Boy is still going to try to keep devising the plan to protect him. And as long as he has casual fans and some hardcore fans that's going to rationalize him juicing and cheating, as long as he got fans that's going to support his duck moves, he'll be able to do it, man. I do believe that he could stay at 168 to avoid Charlo and avoid some of the other dudes at the division. I think that could be a real possibility because there are some smaller super middleweights up there. You have Eubanks Jr. where you can go to the UK and cash out with him real quick. You know what I'm saying? Even if James DeGale win, he go to over Eubanks Jr. I think they fight in December or something. He could fight the James DeGale. He still trash James DeGale, okay? He could beat Anthony Dirrell in a Uterman winner. I think Anthony Dirrell will be a way tougher fight for him because Anthony Dirrell ain't no hoe. Be a bad matchup, but he could get him. They can find a way to rob Ant. All right? He can fight the Caleb Plant Uzatagi winner of Al Haymon. Let him. I think Uzatagi, somebody told me he wasn't even a PBC advised Al Haymon fighter. So, yeah, the Venezuela guy, Uzatagi, he could fight Uzatagi. Uzatagi ain't all that. I've been telling people they good fighter, but I just think he had Andre Dirrell number. So you got, and then Gilberto Ramirez, he sparred with him. I think he feel pretty confident with him, especially in the direction Gilberto Ramirez's career is going. But I heard he might be rematching Jesse Hart sometime in December on the ESPN Plus app. Would he feel confident versus Jesse Hart? Jesse Hart is rangy. He don't have no jaw. He got chicken legs. He ain't that good, but I think that's a bad matchup again for him. Okay. So, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't surprise me that he finds an escape plan. He got the complexion for the selection, man. It doesn't surprise me. A lot of people say you hating on. I'm not hating on nobody that cheated the game. How can I even if I came on here, and it was true hate, how can I hate on somebody that put somebody's life in danger in the ring? He had an unfair advantage in the hurt business versus Golovkin in the first fight. And some people believe he may have, like Teddy Atlas, may have allegedly had an unfair advantage in the second Golovkin fight as well. And who knows how many fights he went in with fighters with an unfair advantage. Because he had trouble making weight. Okay? You don't know. So I can't support that, bro. I can't support that, bro. And I can't support the ducking that he's doing. And Oscar De La Hoya is making him duck or pushing him to duck because that's in the best interest of Golden Boy. Because if Canelo Alvarez go down, that's 97% of Golden Boy revenue. Should I care about that? Absolutely not. I don't care if Golden Boy is in the red, especially without Canelo Alvarez. That's their problem. As a fan, I want to see the best fight the best. And when Canelo, lay down and retire, whatever, and no, he's a punk. He's not a retro throwback. People say, we follow these different fighters and this and that. At the end of the day, bro, every big fight he had he didn't even really convincingly win it, bro. It's all controversy with the Cotto fight, controversy with the 2 Triple G fights. He's never convincingly won a big fight. Controversy with the Lara fight. Controversy with the Trout fight. Got washed by Mayweather. He's never won a big fight versus a prime fighter, bro. Never clearly won a fight. It's always controversy. It's always he was gifted. Canelo Alvarez can legitimately have about 7 losses on his resume. 2 to Triple G in people's opinion. 1 to Cotto. 2 to Miguel Vasquez. Okay. Another one to Austin Trout. He can have a whole bunch of L's on his resume. Okay? And people say, who's Charlo fought? At the end of the day, this dude don't have to fight nobody to inflict fear and Golden Boy not to make the fight happen. Because Bernard Hopkins will get on here, buck dance, and tell you, Charlo got to do something to earn it. What has Rocky Fielding done to earn the fight? What did Golovkin do that Jermall Charlo didn't do to earn the fight? Because Jermall Charlo is at a second weight class before he's 30. Golovkin didn't never move up or move down. Never in his career. He didn't bust a move. He was never a real world champion. His intern WBA belt turned into a regular belt, turned into a super belt. Okay? His WBC belt, he won an intern belt versus Marco Antonio Rubio and was handed his WBC belt by Canelo. He beat David Lemieux, a certified one-trick pony bum, who Marco Antonio Rubio knocked out early in his career for his IBF belt. So you tell me again, what a Triple G done. Okay? He beat Danny Jacobs. That had been done before. Oh, he beat Kell Brook at welterweight. Wow, I think Carson Jones, in some people's opinion, beat Kell Brook. Okay? So he didn't do nothing spectacular. He was a product of media hype job, and he had the complexion for the selection for HBO to big him up, and these dudes to make him out to be something that he never was. Real recognized real, and Golovkin was looking real unfamiliar. Oscar De La Hoya fought the best. He robbed plenty of people, but he still fought the best. And even if he lost some of the fights, he still fought the best. But he didn't pass the game down to Canelo. Like I said in my live stream last night, the OGs of boxing that failed the game, bro. They failed to passing the real sportsmanship of boxing down. You got, guys that fought the best of their career, guys that represented the sport well, and Hopkins and Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd telling these dudes to duck. Promoting ducking. Now, that's when meat and potatoes, that's when the poverty, the broke fighters, the fighters that was broke, they had to scratch and claw and really earn what they got. Now they didn't got a taste of the caviar, they didn't got a taste of the porterhouse steak, they didn't got a taste of the good life, living their best life. All right, and now they perfectly fine with telling these fighters to duck. You can't tell me that Rocky Fielding is more qualified than Jermall Charlo. He's not. You can't tell me that Golovkin is more qualified than Jermall Charlo because he's not. Jermall Charlo was a world champion, a real world champion at one division, okay? He was a world champion. Not saying he had the hardest resume. He's a world champion. Then he moved up to be a world champion again. Just off the strength of that, the Golovkin never did that. Golovkin never moved up or moved down or to get another championship belt. Even when things was slim pickings, because and people claim people was ducking him, but he truly was lowballing people. He wanted a larger percentage of the purse. All right? So don't tell me that, bro. None of these suckers is qualified, bro. Canelo Alvarez, first championship fight. I say it all the time. People get tired. He fought Matthew Hatton at the catchweight. This dude has been privileged, dog, and he don't deserve to go into the Hall of Fame. I would petition to keep him out of the Hall of Fame because he cheated the game. He just like Barry Bonds. He don't deserve to go in the Hall of Fame, bro. Just like Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa. The guys that cheated the game don't deserve to go into the Hall of Fame. That got to be the saying. He cheated, bro. And he been cheating. They never gonna be able to compare. When anybody compare Canelo with past all-time greats, man, shut that shit down. He'll never be in the breath of Hagler, Hearns, Monzon. You know, none of them dudes, bro. The middleweights, junior middleweight great. He was not even Sergio Martinez, man. He not even Sergio Martinez, bro. And I put that on everything. But Goodfellas Sports TV, y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. We're gonna continue to grind. I definitely appreciate everybody for supporting us. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to make a donation, our PayPal link is in the description. If you real, you feel it. If you're not real, you know, you sit on that side of the fence and, you know, keep trying to pump the artificial, man. And, you know, I'm just going to say how I feel, never miss my words. And Canelo got a problem, get at me. You know, Oscar got a problem, get at me. You know what I'm saying? Let's chop it up and you prove me wrong, but we gone.